In this video, I'm going to show you how to use AI to generate pages. So the first thing you want to do, if you haven't already done this, is go into your AI configuration under Settings. Make sure that you have your API key for Anthropic or OpenAI, whichever one you want to use. I recommend Claude myself. I think they build better pages. So make sure your API key is entered, and then you need to make sure you have a model selected. The most expensive and the highest quality models are listed first. So if you choose Claude Fable 5, it's going to be very expensive, but it's also going to generate the highest quality pages. If you choose something in the middle range, that's going to be pretty inexpensive and also build pretty good pages. If you choose something like Haiku 4.5, that's going to be really cheap, but not build the greatest pages. Same thing with OpenAI. The top ones listed are the highest quality and also the most expensive. So if you want something cheaper, choose one of the lower end ones, one of the ones further down the list. If you want something very high quality, choose one of the top ones. Let's go with Claude Opus 5. And I like to make sure that my max output tokens are always set to 64,000 because I would rather it charge me more money than cut off my page halfway through. But that's up to you. If you want to set it lower and risk having your pages cut short and not being completed, then you can set that to lower if you want. I would just set it to 64,000. Then just make sure you save the changes on that. Now, once you've done that, what you need to do to generate your pages is go to Templates and Styling, and then go to AI Page Generator. You can also get to this if you go to Page Builder Templates. You'll also see a Generate Page with AI here. So either one of those pages, you can generate your pages with AI. So just click on the Generate Page with AI button. And right here, you're going to select the page type. So a sales page would just be like if you want to sell something and maybe have a button on there where they can go to a checkout, you would do a sales page. If you want to have a lead capture form and capture leads into your system, you'd want to go with this one for the opt-in lead capture page. There's also options for webinar registration, VSL, thank you page, bridge page, squeeze page, product launch, member welcome page. So if you have the upgraded system for the $250, you may want to build your member welcome page, your member access page, your membership payment page, and member registration pages. So in this example, I will just do an opt-in lead capture. And then for the niche industry, just type in anything you want there. Doesn't really matter what it is, just something to do with your business. So in this case, I will just do AI powered website and funnel builder. Then for your brand colors, if you want to set your exact brand colors, you can set those there. If you leave that blank, then you can upload an image under your detailed prompt here. And then you can use that image to match the colors of that image instead of setting brand colors. And then you can select one of these different styles. So there's all these different options. I personally always go with luxury and premium. And if you want a divider style, besides just the regular straight edge hard cut that's already set by default, you can select one of these different divider styles. One I like to use a lot is asymmetric curve. And you'll see that's going to give you a preview of the dividers. And then if you want to set a different font, there's all these Google fonts to choose from. I usually just leave it to the default myself. Then for sections to include, if you want to include any of these sections, you can check those. If you use one, you need to make sure you use all the different things that you want on the page. And then for title and meta tags, you can do this if you want to generate the pages with the title and meta tags already set and an open graph image that gets shared on Facebook when you post it. If you want this already set in the template that it generates so that when you import this to your main pages, it's already set. You can do that here, but this is not necessary. Now for your text prompt, you're just going to describe anything that you want, exactly what you want to be on the page. You can also copy and paste information from anywhere else. And like I said before, if you upload an image, You can actually have it match. It will match the colors that are in this image, and it's also going to take the content from this image and use that to generate the page. So even if I don't put anything here, it's still going to take all the content from my image, and it will generate a page with the content from the image on the page. Another thing you can do if you want to scrape content from a URL, you can click on this button and you can type in any URL. So I'll just, in this example, I'll just type in ai1up.com. So it will pull all the content off of the website that you type in here. So you could do competitors' websites or anything else. You can add as many URLs as you want to scrape. So once you've got that all set, you're ready to generate your page. Just click on Generate Page. And when you do this, it's going to add this to your AI page generations. And you're going to see that it says Status Pending. If you've set your cron job correctly, then this should change to processing within 1 minute. If you don't see this change to processing within 1 minute, then you've got a problem with your cron job, and you need to go in to your hosting and into cron jobs and make sure that you have a cron job set to run every minute. So this will say processing and actually process your pages. So if you have your cron job set correctly, you'll see that it will say processing within a minute. And then just check back in about 5 minutes and you should have your page generated. So when you come back and you see that the status says complete like it does here, that means your page is ready. Next thing you need to do is open up the page builder. So right here, there's an icon to the right of this. You can open up the page builder and that will save your page as a template. And so now you see this is the page that it generated just from the image that I posted and also just putting in the URL to ai1up.com. You see it did push down this left side part a little bit because this image that it generated is a little too big, but if you replace this with a smaller image, then it would look good. Another option you can do is just press this garbage can icon to delete that. Now you see it's pretty much perfectly aligned. I'll just undo that, and if you double click on this image, you can just upload the image you want right there. You can also change any of the text you want just by double clicking on the text and then writing the text. So the next thing you need to do is just close this and then go into your page builder templates. And what I like to do right now is to change the name of this page builder template and make it so it's more identifiable to what I'm going to actually import into one of my front end pages. So I'll just click on this edit icon and then I'll just change this to name of template. So whatever you want to name that so you can easily identify it when you go to import it to your front end pages. So now once you've done that, you can go to your front end pages and you can add a new page and just put a page title there and then lowercase page title, or just let it auto generate from your page title. And then you're going to see right there, name of template, whatever you named that. And then just click submit. And now once that's created, you can open up the page builder again. This is not going to work until you open the page builder. So this icon that is more solid, click on that and open the page builder. And that's going to open up the page builder for your front end page. And you'll see that the template that you generated is now installed on your front end page and you can edit it there.